My name is Jean-Louis II, and my son is Jean-Louis III. Just a little backstory about our names. You know, my dad's Haitian, so I'm named after him. That's why I'm the second. So it's pronounced Jean-Louis. Gene is the third, but we call him Gene. That's what he prefers over being called Jean-Louis. I go by JL, he goes by Gene. So sports was introduced to him at a young age. My younger brother was a big-time high school football player, elite athlete, and he was in high school around the time Gene was born. So his first early years, he was going to his high school games. Into his first early college years at Howard University, Gene was attending those games and always seeing him play. So he kind of was inspired by his uncle and what his uncle was doing on the field as an elite running back. Also, just being in the house playing, Madden, the game was just always in his life. We introduced basketball to him and football, but primarily he stuck with football. Kind of gravitated to him, and seeing the success of his uncle was something that he always wanted to live up to as well. Football means everything to Gene. I would say, just following in the footsteps of me being an athlete and also his uncle, he always wanted to just be as good as he could be and wanted to impress. He's always been a very competitive kid. So he's really had early success as well. So with that, he just kind of took off with the sport. Him watching the game and modeling after Odell Beckham, which became his favorite athlete, it's just something that really became his whole entire life. So I feel like, football is definitely everything to him and everything he's trying to do going forward. I realized that Gene had the potential to be really good at football from when he was born. First of all, in my family, you got to be nice in what you do. We got good basketball players, we got good football players, so I knew he was going to be nice. But when I really saw it was when he was around, 5, 6 years old playing Pop Warner football in Bridgewater, New Jersey. When he was putting on the pads, he just had a swag about him. And he, was just playing multi-positions, making plays on defense, coming up, making tackles, mimicking Ray Lewis, which was very crazy at such a young age. And then, one of his first games, I think it was the first game of the season, I'll never forget, he took the first play from scrimmage. He took a halfback toss, bounced outside, and was gone.
Go!
About 50, 60
to the
yards
house.
long. When I saw that, I was
First
like,
play
wow.
from scrimmage.
To
the house.
Special hair
First play from scrimmage. To the house.
So I always knew he was going to be nice. It was always a goal of mine to train him as a dad, similar to how Jake Shuttlesworth did his son and He Got Game. That was always a dream of mine, watching that film, Spike Lee joint, being able to one day be able to train my son to be the best he could be. So I always felt like, when he was born and I realized he was going to be a boy, yeah, I knew he was going to have it. And I was going to make sure I bring it out of him if with everything possible, make sure I bring that out of him. My ultimate goals for Gene in life and football is essentially just trying to maximize his abilities. I feel like as a parent, your job is to identify your kids' talents and what they're good at, where they can succeed. And obviously I felt like we did that at an early age, him being an athlete and him loving football. So, it's just maximizing his football ability and what he can do with the game. My job is to give him all the resources and tools to be the best he can be mentally as well as physically. And it's not about the level that he ends up playing at. It's about, maximizing his capabilities and what God gave him. And once I know that he gave it all, we did all we can to help him get to the highest level that he can get and maximize his opportunities. That's what it's about. And I feel like if he hits that point, the game's going to take care of it. It's going to take care of him, and everything's going to take care of itself as far as where he ends up. My dream school for Gene is his dream school, Oklahoma University. I mean, I would love, nothing would make my heart feel better than for him his dreams to come true. You know what I'm saying? So I would say my dream school is his dream school. I also like other schools, like University of Maryland, Rutgers University, of course, which is, fairly close to the house. We live in New York, so Power 5 opportunity for him is a dream, but his dream is OU, Big 12 football. And if he can, if that dream could come true, that's what I would want for him. Straight. Are you up?
Name is Coach Cam, Coach wide receivers at Canarsie High School. I played for LIU Post and Boys and Girls High School.
Upon coming to Canarsie and meeting Gene, what were your initial and honest thoughts about his football game?
Smooth, yeah, swagger, quicker than fast, and a lot of potential.
Where have you seen improvements from his game, from his first game of his junior year to his last game?
Honestly, he made plays, so that's nothing that's going to change. Really is paying attention to detail. You can see where he separates himself as far as practice, asking questions. He's not an ear repeater. You don't have to continuously tell him to do something over and over again or explain it to him. Once he sees it one time, he gets it. And that's what shows like the major transition as far as route running, blocking, and just the will to go up and make a play. One of his biggest strengths is his playmaking ability. It doesn't matter if 1st and 5, 3rd and 17. If his number's called, he's gonna make the play. And his hunger to want the ball and not just wait around for his number to be called is what one of his biggest strengths is, his passion. One of his biggest weaknesses, I would say, which is gonna get worked on, is blocking. That's really just effort. But we're gonna work on that. Honestly, taking this game to the next level is being a complete receiver. I compare him a lot to wide receivers like Jarvis Landry. Everybody wants to be Odell, but I feel like Odell is one-dimensional as far as playmaking. Jarvis Landry is more of a complete receiver where he can block, he can catch, he'll throw the ball, he'll catch the ball, he'll run out the backfield. So that's what I compare him to. For his senior season, I plan on honestly holding him to a standard that he can't hold himself to. I don't coach him and train him like he's in high school. I don't talk to him like he's in high school. I coach him and train him like he's in college and he's preparing for a pro day. So that's what's gonna separate him and bring his senior year to another level. Good. All right. And if you don't block,
My name is Gene Lewis III, wide receiver, class of 2023 at Canarsie High School. My first experience playing football, I was mad hype. I was going mad hard just because all my older cousins and like family members playing football. I wanted to be like them. So when I got the opportunity, I was definitely wild. Like, my passion for football became an obsession when I'll say like around like 10U, only because that was when my uncles was coaching me and he was playing football. Like, they grew up playing football, obviously, and they did their thing. So I feel like I could do my thing too. So they was telling me what to do. I just took it and ran with it. Facts. Last season was like a great season of my life. I was around every weekend for me, doing my thing.
Tell us about some of the highlights of your junior year.
Some of the highlights are on my junior year. A lot of big plays. Great catches. All right. Best play, I'll say I probably had was a touchdown against E-Hall in the semifinal game. Only touchdown? Nah. The first touchdown in the game that we had, I made a big play on the ball. Gave us a lot of momentum going into halftime. Could have brought it home, but fell short. What I think I need to work on is increasing my speed, getting stronger, so I could block, so I could hold up in the trenches, my mans gotta run the block, BW mans and block for my mans. Season goals, for my senior season, I need like 12 to 15 touchdowns, at least 50 catches, and 1K receiving yards.
Tell us about your dream school.
My dream school is University of Oklahoma because of CD Lamb. That was quarantine. I was watching a lot of CD Lamb, and he was wild up there. So I'm like, I want to go to OU and do the same thing.
So is that when you married your game after?
I want to say that, but yeah, kind of, in a way.
Go deeper into it.
I'll say Odell, only because after meeting him and seeing like his workouts, I'm like, I want to be the same thing. I blow my hair, all that. I was trying to do one-hand catches in practice, everything. But, he's a GOAT. Best receiver in the league. Can't do it.